done for me.
Okay, you have done the homework. So any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. So we have done the circle, we have done the parabola. Now the next topic is ellipse. Okay. So what is an ellipse? Please write the definition. It is the set of all the points. It is the set of all the points which are whose sum of distance from two fixed point is always a constant. Okay. So Shiraz, can you tell me that what is an parabola? Shiraz, can you tell me what is a parabola? Shiraz and Mohitin, please say yes or no. Okay, otherwise,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You asked Siras, that's why I was quiet.
Okay, oh, I'm really sorry. Okay, Mohitin, what is a parabola?
This is the set of points which are equidistant from fixed point and I think a fixed line.
And a fixed line. Very good. So now the next topic is ellipse. Okay, so what's ellipse? It's a set of all the points whose sum of distance from two fixed point is always a constant. So what does this mean? We have this ellipse. Okay, so these are the two fixed points. This is F1 and this is F2. These are the two fixed points. So suppose if we take a point here, this is the ellipse. If we take a point here and we find this distance, let this be P, let this be P. So if we find this distance, PF1 and PF2, and we find their sum, PF1 plus PF2, okay, and suppose we get 10. If we take any other point and we find this distance, let this be Q, and if we find this QF1 plus QF2, then this will also be Q. So if you take any point on this ellipse and you find the distance between these two fixed points. If we take one more point R over here and you find this distance RF1, okay, RF2, then this will also be equal to 10. So if you select any of the point on this ellipse and you find the distance from the two fixed point, then this will always be a constant. So for example, in this case, we take a constant as 10. This is just example. If this is 10, then if you take any of the point on the ellipse and you find the distance, the sum will always be equal to 10. Okay, so this is the ellipse. So Mohitin, can you tell me that what is the ellipse? Mohitin, can you tell me that what is the ellipse?
This set of all points whose sum of distance from two fixed points is always constant.
Always a constant. So this clear? Or you have any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. So these are the two fixed points. Okay. Next is the two fixed points. The two fixed points The two fixed points are called the foci of the ellipse. Foci of the ellipse. Okay. So these two fixed points are called the foci of the ellipse. So what is foci? It is the plural of the focus. So these are actually the focus. Okay. So these two fixed points are called the foci of the ellipse. Now next one. The line the midpoint of the line segment, the midpoint of the line segment joining the foci is called the center of the ellipse. Is called the center of the ellipse. Okay. So what is the center? This is the center. This is the center. So the midpoint of the line segment joining the foci is called the center of the ellipse. Okay, so within this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next is major axis. Okay, the line which passes through the foci, this one, the line which passes through the foci, this is called the major axis. This is the major axis. Okay, so what is major axis? The line which passes through the foci is called the major axis. Okay, so the line which passes through the foci, this is called the major axis. Okay, so Muhyiddin and Shiraz, please note these points and confirm me. Then we will start the next topic.
Sir, it's done.
Okay, so we will start next. Shiraz, please confirm me if you didn't note this. Now, next is the minor axis. Okay, so this is the major axis. This is the minor axis. This one. Okay. This is the minor axis. So what is a minor axis? The line which passes through the center and perpendicular to the major axis. So what is a minor axis? The line which passes through the center and perpendicular to the major axis. Okay, the line which passes through the center and perpendicular to the major axis is called minor axis. Okay, so this is a minor axis. Now the next thing is vertex. Okay, so this is the vertex. This is a vertex. So what is vertex? The point at which the ellipse intersect the major axis. Okay, so what is a vertex? The point at which ellipse intersect the major axis. The point at which ellipse intersect the major axis is called the vertices of the ellipse. It's called the vertices of the ellipse. Okay. This clear, Muhyiddin, that what is this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please note down this vertex, minor axis, definition of minor axis, and confirm me. Then we will start the next topic. Okay, this one. This one. You're on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this done. Then we will start with the next. Next is 2a. It is the length of major axis. Okay, so this is your major axis. We will take this. We will take this length as 2a, and similarly, we have this minor axis. We will take its length as 2b. So this is 2a. This is 2b. So 2a is the length of major axis. 2b is the length of minor axis. So here 2 is the length of major axis. 2b, we can say this is the length of minor axis. Okay. 2c is the distance between the two foci. So this is 2a, this is 2b, and this one, this distance, this is 2c. Okay, this is 2a, this is 2b, and this is 2c. Within this clear, any doubt in this?
Sir, it's only this 2A length is only to the vertex, right?
2 is, yeah, from here to here.
The same is the for
Same with
2B
the
and
2B.
2C.
Yeah, so it is better if you will write the points. This is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So AB is 2B, CD is 2A, and F1, F2 is 2C.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Please note down this, then we will start the next one. Would you please confirm you are connected? Within this one,
Yes, sir.
this is done. Shall we start next?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so our next topic is relation between A, B, relation between A, B, and C. Okay, relation between A, B, and C. Now, here, this complete is 2A. Okay, so it is better if you'll draw one more figure. This is F1, this is F2. Okay, and within, can you tell me that what is this? That will be C. Can you tell me what is this distance?
If C is the midpoint, then the length between F1 and F2 is 2C. Then it will be C, I think.
Very good. Let this be A, let this be B, let this be C, and let this be, sorry, this is D, and this is E. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is this distance, CD?
It is B.
It is B. Very good. Now, can you tell me this DF1? What is this? DF1. Can you tell me this distance? This is C, okay? This is C. This C, this is C. This is B.
B square plus C square.
Very good. Under root of?
Under root of B square plus C square.
C square. Very good. Now, this point is on the ellipse. Okay. So can we say that df1 plus df2 is equal to this one, f1b plus f2b? Can you say this? Okay, Mudin, what is the ellipse? Mudin, what is the ellipse?
In set of points whose sum of distance from two fixed points is always constant.
It's always a constant. So we have taken this point on the ellipse and we have find the distance, this one, df1 and df2. Okay, this is a point on the ellipse and we have find its distance from two fixed point f1 and f2. So this is df1 plus df2. Now this is also a point on the ellipse. Now we are finding its distance from two fixed point, from this f1b and from this f2b. So these two will be equal.
Yes, they will be equal.
As per the definition of ellipse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we will write here. This is C. Okay. Can you tell me that what is this? From here to up to B. What is this distance? Can we say this is A?
Yeah, this is A.
Very good. So df1 plus df2 is equal to. Can you tell me? Okay. Can we say this is also C? Okay. Can you tell me what is the distance f1b?
F1b b square plus c square.
F1b, this one. This is C. Okay, this is what? CB. What is this distance?
A plus c.
A plus C. So F1b is A plus C. This correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now similarly, can you tell me what is F2b?
F2b.
This one. This complete is A.
A
Now
minus c.
A minus C. Very good. Okay. Now df1 plus df2. Okay. This is equal to C will cancel out. We will get to A.
2a.
Okay. Now we have this df1. Okay, so df1 plus df2, this one is equal to twice of A. So can we say that df1 is equal to A? Because these two will be equal. df1 in this case, okay, for this case, there's a particular case where the point D is over here. So for this one, df1 will be equal to df2. Because this is B, this is C, this is B, this is C.
Yeah.
So this will also be equal to B square plus C square. So we can say df1 is equal to A. Now what is df1? This is under root of B square plus C square. So this is equal to A. Okay, and squaring both sides, we can say A square is equal to B square plus C square. Okay, Mohideen, this clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the relation between A, B, and C. You already know that what is A, B, and C. So please note down this. And Rishan, you have joined late, so please note down this. Okay. I will explain you again all these points, but Rishan, please note down these points. Nitin and Rishan, please confirm me once you note it. think this done. I think this done.
This is done, sir.
Okay, Vishan, this done. Rishan, this is done. Rishan, please reply me on the chat box. Okay, so Rishan, we are starting the next topic. And if you didn't note this, then please reply me on the chat box. Okay, so we have found the relationship between A, B, and C. Now the next topic, next is eccentricity. Okay, eccentricity. So always eccentricity. So always remember eccentricity. Eccentricity is denoted by E, and E is equal to C by A. Okay, and what is the C? It is the distance of the focus from the center. And what is A? It is the distance of the vertex from the center. So we can define eccentricity. Eccentricity can be defined as the ratio of one of the foci to the center. Or it is better if you write if ratio of the center to one of the foci and to one of the vertex. Okay. So what is eccentricity? Always remember E is equal to C by R. So from this, you can write the definition that eccentricity is the ratio of the center to one of the foci and to one of the vertex. Okay, so E is equal to C by A is the eccentricity. So Muhyiddin, this is clear? Muhyiddin, this clear? And Rishan, this clear? Muhyiddin, please reply me on the chat box. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rishan, please reply me on the chat box. Okay, if you have any doubt in this. Muhyiddin, please note down this, confirm me, then we will start the next topic. I think this is done. Muhyiddin, this is done. Muhyiddin,
Yes, sir.
okay. Rishan, please confirm me on the chat box if you have any doubt in this. Okay. Now the next topic is lattice rectum. Next is lattice rectum. Okay. So What's a lattice rectum? We have this ellipse. We have this ellipse. We will mark the focus. Okay, this is F1. This is F2. Now the line segment which passes through the focus and touches the ellipse. This is A. This is called the lattice rectum. Okay. So what is the lattice rectum? The line segment which passes through the focus, which passes. This also a lattice rectum. Okay. This is the lattice rectum. Okay, so what is a lattice rectum? The line segment which passes through the focus and touches the ellipse. The line segment which passes through the focus and touches the ellipse. Whose endpoints lie on this ellipse is called the lattice rectum. Okay, so we will write its definition. The line segment which passes through the focus, perpendicular to the major axis, This is the major axis. And whose endpoints lie on the ellipse. Okay. So what is a lattice rectum? The line segment which passes through the focus, perpendicular to the major axis, and whose endpoints lie on the ellipse is called the lattice rectum. Okay, Muhyiddin, this clear? Muhyiddin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please note down this. So Rishan, this lattice rectum is not clear, or do you want me to repeat this from the beginning? Rishan, please reply me on the chat box. Okay, so lattice rectum is what? This is the line segment which passes through the focus. So this is the line which passes through the focus. This is called the major axis. Okay? So this lattice rectum passes through the focus. This is perpendicular to the major axis and whose endpoints? These are the endpoints, and the endpoints lie on the ellipse. So this is called the lattice rectum. So it's a line segment which passes through the focus perpendicular to the major axis and endpoint lie on the ellipse. So this is called the lattice rectum. Okay. Muhyiddin, this time. Okay, okay, Rishan, then we will start the next topic. Muhyiddin, we are starting in next topic. Please let me know if you have not read the previous page. Now we have a standard equation. Next is standard equation of the ellipse. Standard equation of the ellipse. Okay. Standard equation of the ellipse. Part first. So standard equation is this one. We have this ellipse. For this ellipse, our standard equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay, this is the standard equation of this ellipse. X squared by a square plus y squared by b square is equal to 1. A, B you already know. Then Muhyiddin, can you tell me that A is greater than B or B is greater than A?
I think A is greater than B.
A is greater than B. Very good. Okay, because we have this relation that A square is equal to B square plus C square. So definitely from this relation, we can say that A is greater than B. Okay. Any doubt in this? Muhyiddin and Ishan, this clear?
Yes, sir.
Ishan, please reply me on the chat box. So if you have this equation, x squared by a square plus y squared by b square is equal to 1, and in the denominator, this part is greater than this is the type first. This is standard equation of this ellipse. Okay. Now we will find the length of lattice rectum. We will find the length of lattice rectum. Okay, we already know that what is the lattice rectum. We need to find its length. Now this is C. This we have already done. This is C. Then Muhyiddin, can you tell me what is the x coordinate of this point? Can you tell me what is the x coordinate of this point? Muhyiddin.
C.
Very good. There's C. Okay, this is lattice rectum. Lattice rectum. So the
C, comma B.
C and B we don't know because these 2 points are not equal.
Okay.
The height is not equal. So let this be H. Okay, we have taken this height as H. So this is H. We need to find the length of the lattice rectum. Now we have this standard equation x squared by a square plus y squared by b square is equal to 1. Now this point C, H lie on this ellipse, so it will satisfy its equation. C, H lie on the ellipse, so it will satisfy its equation. So we can write C, H, okay, lie on ellipse, hence put this point. C squared by a square plus H squared by b square is equal to 1. This is clear, Rishan and Muhyiddin. We have just put this point over here. Rishan and Muhyiddin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we need to find the value of H. So how can we find? Shift this to the right side. We will get H squared by b square is equal to 1 minus c squared by a square. And from this, we can say H square is equal to H squared by b square is equal to take the LCM a square minus c square by a square. Now we have this relation that a square is equal to b square plus c square. Okay. So Muhyiddin, can you tell me that what is a square minus c square?
B square.
B square. So H square by b square, this is equal to b square by a square. Then cross multiply, we will get H square is equal to b to the power 4 by a square. And just find H. So this we will get b square by a. This AF2. AF2 we get H. What is length of lattice rectum? Length of lattice rectum. Okay, this is what length of lattice rectum is. Complete AB. This is AB. So Muhyiddin, can you tell me what is AB?
AB equals to twice of H.
Twice of H. Very good. So this will give 2b squared by A. Okay, I don't have this place here. Just give me a minute. So AB is equal to 2b squared by A. This clear? Muhyiddin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rishan, this clear? Rectom, this clear? Okay, so please note down this and confirm me if you have any doubt. Otherwise, we will start the new topic. Okay, please note down this. And my team, please confirm me once you noted out this. And Ishan, and this done. Shall we start next? Martin and Ishan, this done. Dean and Rishan, please reply me so that
Done, sir.
done. Okay, Rishan, I hope you have noted this. Okay, if you have any doubt, then please let me know. Okay, so we have done this part, the standard equation of the ellipse. Okay, now we will find all the points related to this ellipse. So in the syllabus, we have two types of ellipse. The first we have already done. Second, we will do shortly. So this is type first. The equation is x squared by a squared plus y squared by b squared is equal to 1 and a is greater than b. Okay, this is type first. First point, we will find the coordinate of the center. Coordinate of the center. Then we will find coordinate of the guy. Third, we will find coordinate of the vertices. Then fourth, we will find length of major axis. Length of major axis. Fifth, we will find length of minor axis. Sixth, we will find equation of major axis. Next, we will find equation of minor axis. Next, we will find eighth one. Next, we will find eccentricity. Okay. eccentricity, that is E. Next, ninth, we will find length of lattice rectum. Okay, so Rishan, you have joined late, so this is your opportunity to revise all these points. Okay, so Rishan, we will start from the beginning. Now, please let me know if you have any doubt. Okay. So Rishan, parabola you already know. Now we will discuss about the ellipse. So ellipse is the set of all the points whose sum of distance from two fixed points is always a constant. So what does this mean? This means this is a ellipse. Okay. Okay, Safan, you have joined at the right time. I'm just again doing these topics. Okay, so this is a now, what is the ellipse? If you find this distance, this complete is the ellipse, and these two are the fixed point. If you find this distance AF1, and if we will find this distance AF2, and if we will add these 2 points, AF1 plus AF2, and suppose if we are getting a 10, if we take one more point over here and we find its distance, like this we see. So if we take CF1 plus CF2, CF1 plus CF2, then this will also be equal to 10. If you take any of the point on this ellipse, suppose you take a point R here, and you find the distance from these two, say fixed point, RF1 plus RF2, then this again you will get a 10. Okay, so what is ellipse? It is the set of all the points whose sum of distance from two fixed points, whose sum of distance from two fixed points is always a constant. Okay, sum of distance from two fixed points. These are the two fixed points. So sum of distance from two fixed points is always a constant. So this is the ellipse. These two fixed points, these are called the focus. These are called the focus. Focus. And both are called the foci. This is the plural of focus. So Safan and Rishan, please reply me on the chat box. This is clear. We have already done this, but again, we are doing this topic. Safan and Rishan, please reply me. Okay, Rishan, very good. Safan? Safan, no reply.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is not your voice. Okay.
Yes, sir. This is me, Safwan.
Okay. Okay, then please take a screenshot. Rishan and Safan, take a screenshot of this. Okay. And confirm me once this is done so that we can start the next topic. Rishan and Safan, please take the screenshot of this.
Done, sir.
Okay, Safan. Okay, Rishan, very good. Now you know that what is ellipse, and these two fixed points, these are called the focus. Okay, these are called the focus. Now we will take this as C. This is the standard. We will always take this as C. Now, Rishan, can you tell me, okay, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So Rishan, can you tell me that what is this coordinate? Rishan, can you tell me what is this coordinate? This is C. Okay, Rishan, if you don't know the answer, then please reply me on the chat box. Okay, Rishan and Safan, can you tell me if this is C, then what is the coordinate F2? Rishan and Safan, what is the coordinate F2? Muhyiddin, can you tell me what is this coordinate F2?
Coordinate of which one, sir?
F2, this one.
C and A.
Very good. This is C comma 0 and this is minus C comma 0. So the coordinate of the foci is plus minus C comma 0. Okay. Rishan, Safan, Muhyiddin, this clear? Rishan, this is clear? Okay, very good. Now, coordinate of the center. Okay. So what is the center? these are the two focus. These are the focus. The midpoint of the focus. The midpoint of the focus. This is called the center. Okay. The midpoint of the focus is called the center. So in this case, the center is at the origin, 0, 0. So center coordinate is 0, 0. Okay. Rishan, Safan, and Mohiddin. This is clear. Safan, Rishan, and Mohiddin. This clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now, what is the vertices? Okay, this is the focus, this is the center. Now, this is the major axis. Okay, this is the major axis. So what is major axis? It is a line which passes through the two focus. The line which passes through the two focus is called the major axis. Okay, the line which passes through the focus is called the major axis. Now, similarly, this is the minor axis. What is a minor axis? The line which passes through the center, minor axis, the line which passes through the center and perpendicular to the major axis. The line which passes through the center and perpendicular to the major axis is called the minor axis. Okay, now this is a major axis, this is the minor axis. Now the point at which the ellipse skirts the major axis. The point at which the ellipse intersect the major axis, this is called the vertices. So this is the vertices. Okay. Now, this complete distance, this we will take as A. This is A. Okay. Now, Safan and Rishan, can you tell me that what is the coordinate of this vertices? Rishan and Safan, can you tell me what is the coordinate of the vertices?
0, 0.
No. This is the vertex. This one. This from the origin, this distance is A. So what is the coordinate of the vertices?
A, 0.
Very good. This is A, 0. Okay. So similarly, this is what this is also vertices.
Minus A, 0.
Minus A, 0. Okay. So this is plus minus. Vertices is plus minus A, 0. Rishan and Safan, this is clear? Rishan and Safan, this is clear? Next is length of major axis. Okay. So this complete from here to here is the major axis. This complete one. This one. This is the major axis. Okay. So Mohiddin, can you tell me what is the length of major axis? Mohiddin, can you tell me what is the length of
2A.
major axis? 2A. Very good. So the length of major axis, is 2A. Okay. Now this is the minor axis. This is the minor axis. So can you tell me, Mohiddin, what is the length of minor axis?
To be
2. So the length of minor axis, this is 2B. Okay, Rishan and Safan, this is clear? Okay. Now, next is equation of major axis. Okay, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So Safan, can you tell me that what is the equation of major axis? Safan, can you tell me that what is the equation of the major axis? Mohiddin, can you tell me what is the equation of major axis?
A square equals to
This one. This is the x-axis. So what is the equation of x-axis? What is the equation of x-axis? Y is equal to 0. Okay. So the length of major axis is y is equal to 0. Okay, Safan and Muhyiddin, this clear? Safan and Muhyiddin, this clear? Okay, Muhyiddin, can
Yes,
you
sir.
tell me what is the equation of minor axis?
X equals to 0.
X is equal to 0.
0.
Okay, very good. Now, eccentricity is what?
C by A.
C by A, very good. Now, what is the length of lattice rectum?
AB.
2b square
Okay.
by
2.
A. Okay,
Okay.
Safan, this clear? Safan, no reply. Okay, Muhyiddin, please note down this. Confirm
Sorry,
me.
sir.
Okay, so Safan, we have done this equation, major and minor axis. The eccentricity is C by A. Okay, it is a ratio of C by A. C is what? It is a distance from the center of a focus. What is A? It is a distance of a vertex from the center. So eccentricity is C by A. Now, length of lattice rectum, Safan, we have just done. That lattice rectum is what? There's a line segment which passes through the focus. An endpoint lie on the ellipse, and this is perpendicular to the major axis. So length of lattice rectum is 2b square by A. Please note down this. Safan and Muhyiddin, please confirm me. Then we will start the next ellipse. In this done. Safan, this done. Muhyiddin and Safan, this done.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Muhyiddin? Okay, okay. So this is the first type of ellipse, and we have find all the points. Now we need to find the second one. Now second is this ellipse. Second is this one. Okay. This is the second ellipse. And this is X, this is Y. Okay. Now focus will be here. This is F1 and F2. This is the second type of ellipse where the major axis is on the y-axis. This is the major axis, and this one will be the minor axis. Okay, so this is the type 2 ellipse where the major axis is on the y-axis. Now the equation will be x squared by b squared plus y squared by a squared is equal to 1. So here also a will be greater than or equal to b. What we have done, we have interchanged the denominator of x and y. Here also the a will be greater than b. Okay, so this is the equation of type 2. Here the major axis will be on y-axis. That's why we have taken a squared in the denominator of y. A will always be greater than b. We have taken a in the denominator of y. Okay, now all the things will change. So Muhyiddin, can you tell me what is, okay, now this will remain C. This is again C. This is A. This is B. This is focus. This is vertex. This is center. Okay. So Muhyiddin, can you tell me what is a focus? Muhyiddin, can you tell me what is a focus in this case?
You're asking the coordinates, sir?
Yeah, I'm asking the coordinates.
Uh,
0,
C
comma,
or
0,
0
comma
comma
C.
C
And this is 0, comma minus C.
minus C.
And what's the coordinate of the center?
C
This is origin.
coordinates, okay.
Okay. Next, what's the coordinate of the vertex? C, comma A. And this is
0 comma minus A.
0, comma minus, sorry, 0, comma A, 0, comma minus A. Now we will fill this table. Coordinate of the center is 0, comma 0. Tell me what's the coordinate of the foci? Maybe
0 comma C.
very good. Plus minus C. Coordinate of the vertices?
A comma A.
0, comma.
0 comma plus or minus A.
Very good. Length of major axis?
Major axis 2A,
Very good. Length of minor axis?
2B.
Very good. Eccentricity?
It's
C
C by A.
by. Very good. Length of lattice rectum?
It's 2B square by A.
2b square by A. So there's no change in this. Only the major axis and minor axis equation will change. Now this y-axis is the major axis. So can you tell me what is the equation of this major axis?
X equals to 0.
X is equal to 0. Very good. And this one?
Y equals to 0.
Y is equal to 0. So we have this. This is x is equal to 0. And this is y is equal to 0. So this is type 2. So this is x squared by b squared plus y squared by a squared is equal to 1. Here also a is greater than b. So how can you differentiate between the type 1 and 2 from the denominator? In the type 1, the denominator of x is greater. In type 2, the denominator of y is greater. Okay. So please note down this and confirm me if you have any doubt. Otherwise, we will try some questions. Within, do you wish me to change the page? Do you want to draw the figure of type 2? Okay. Shall I change the page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have completed this figure?
Yeah.
Okay. And please note down this, confirm me, then we will try some questions. Within this one, within this one,
It's done, sir.
so we will try this question. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates of the foci. The vertices. the length of major axis, the length of major axis, the minor axis, the eccentricity, and the lattice rectum, and the lattice rectum of the ellipse x squared by 25. Okay, this was plus y squared by 9 is equal to 1. Okay, Martin, so can you tell me this is type first or type second? Martin, can you
Type
tell me?
1,
Type
because
1,
A
very
is
good.
greater than B.
Yes, very good. So please find all these points, coordinate of the foci, vertices, and other points. Okay. Martin, please confirm me once you complete it. Okay. In this one, the this is done.
Just a minute, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This one?
Is done, sir.
Okay, very good. So we will start with the focus. Can you tell me what are the coordinates of the foci?
3, plus or minus 3,0.
Plus minus 3,0. Very good. What is this?
What is this? Plus or minus 5,0.
5,0. Great. Next is length of the major axis.
Length of major axis equals to 10.
Very good. Length of minor axis.
6.
Eccentricity.
4 by 5.
Eccentricity is C by A. Okay, so what is C?
C I got 4.
Okay, yeah, there's 4 by
5.
4 by 5. What we have written over here, this is the focus. So this is not correct. What is the coordinate of the focus? Focus is plus minus C, 0.
Yeah.
So what is the focus?
4, plus or minus 4,
Plus minus 4, 0.
Yeah.
Now, okay, now next is length of the lattice rectum. So what is this?
It's 3.6. I got.
18, very good. 18 by 5, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay, Mutin, very good. So this is clear. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, so please note down the homework. Okay, so your homework is exercise 11.3 and complete. Plus, you need to try some miscellaneous questions. So just give me a minute. Miscellaneous. Try to do the question number 7, question number 4. Okay, so only these two questions, 7th and 4, and Nirkar sir will share some assignments with you. So you need to try the questions from that. Plus tomorrow you have a viva of circle, parabola, and ellipse. Okay, so please revise these 3 topics. And in ellipse, if you have any doubt in the questions, we will discuss the questions tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.